Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
Hello, honey. Welcome to my shit show.
So, I do apologize if you can hear Goo crunching on his bone. He decided to pick it up and start chewing on it directly underneath me, right as I sat down to record. He has impeccable timing. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a great day. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe, become my channel member. So we have like simultaneously two new eras starting right about now. I'm just realizing it. So I figured like I'll kind of vocalize it to you guys. Like Foodie with the divorce, if that's actually what's happening, you know, we gotta wait and see for that. But we're getting at least another Canada Bees, right? And then we're getting a new caretaker coming in Amberverse. Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Is this about to be popping in Girl World for a minute? I have a feeling it might be. Thank you so much once again, you guys. Hope you are having a great day. Finally cooled down here a bit in Jersey so we can enjoy ourselves for once. I don't want to waste any more time, you guys, so let's dive right on in, shall we? Why not just block anon messages? That way, these pathetic people will have to grow up and reveal themselves if they want to message you. I don't block people. Girl, you should, alright? Like, that's just so dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but, like, if it's getting to you that much, block them. Block them. What does it matter, girl? And if you want to cultivate this healthier, more positive environment, then you're gonna have to put in some work. Like, whatever. But also, they didn't even say that you block people, just block the anon messages so that they would have to show a username. But, of course, she didn't get that. What's the best advice for eating your GF out? Don't be asking Amberlynn. Why would you ask her that, okay? Do it how she wants it. Eye roll. She's the pillow princess girl, though. So, like, she just wants to lay there. She doesn't want to do anything, which is so Amberlynn coded. She's so lazy even during sex. How many water bottles are you drinking a day? I'm trying to drink 7 a day. Well, girl, trying and doing are very different things. We've been noticing lately, because this is more concurrent with the Big Cherry Retro Reacts, that she hasn't been drinking water hardly at all. So, good job, Amber. You're on track. Stop exploiting yourself with the bad childhood videos. Ooh, that's an interesting take. You are setting yourself up to have your feelings hurt. That's the kind of thing you should talk to Crystal about and maybe her parents. People that probably have real feelings for you, not strangers who pretend to care for you. Valid. I mean, I do think there are people that watch Amber's videos that do genuinely care about her. So, like, I don't want to say that, like, people are pretending to care because there can be, like, a form of a relationship. But she needs to talk to a therapist about it, okay? Like, not even Crystal's family really should matter. I mean, maybe it might help them understand a bit. You know what I'm saying? She needs to talk to a therapist about these issues. I make videos for myself, and then videos that are suggested of me. People on YouTube do care. If you don't, cool. But stop speaking for everyone else. You need to just stop watching my videos. You have no life. So, if you support Amberlynn and you watch her videos, she's got nothing bad to say about you. But if you are a little bit critical of Amberlynn and her videos, then you have no life. Interesting. I don't think that's necessarily how it works, girly pop. Also, like, they weren't even being mean to you, okay? And you went around and full on insulted them. She's going to be very mean during these ones, you guys, okay? And I don't even think all of the questions were necessarily that hateful. Holy shit, you ate Chinese because of Crystal's parents? LOL, what is the next excuse? You are so lame. No, valid. Valid. And this is how we know, like, we're really up to date, you guys, because she just blamed breaking her diet or whatever to order Chinese food on Crystal's parents. So my issues, my problems, my story, my journey. I'm not perfect. Please tell me how you are. If you're perfect, I give you permission to judge me. You see the issue here, though? She still thinks that she has the permission to give someone to judge her. Like, oh my lord, girl. And once again, like, I mean, they could have maybe left out the "you are so lame" part, but yeah, it would have pissed her off anyways, you know? But she did. She blamed it on Crystal's parents, all right? She can say that it was, oh, I was thinking about their feelings. No, she wanted to blame it on her parents. And as Amberlynn does, when you call her out, she gets very, very defensive about it. That's always how she's been. Is abortion morally right or wrong? I don't want anyone starting anything with me, but I think it's wrong. I don't want to go into detail right now, though. I mean, listen, I know we don't like to get political, blah, 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 but this is my channel. I am going to share my opinion, you guys. Sorry. I think abortion is a necessary thing. Whether you think it's morally right or wrong doesn't matter because it's a necessity. So if you think it's wrong for yourself, that's fine. I have no issue with that. Your body, your choice, okay? It goes both ways, you know? But don't force any choices on someone else. I think that's a perfectly logical explanation for everything, right? But yeah, no, she's talked down on people who have had abortions in the past, which, sorry, Amber, your mom could have probably benefited from some. I'm sorry. I'm not saying, like, Amber's mom's kids shouldn't be alive. I'm not saying that. But it is harm reduction to make sure that people like Amber's parents don't have kids, because that's just going to continue the cycle of abuse and trauma. And look, it did. It did. So that might be a controversial take, but did you ever thought about weight loss surgery? No, I wouldn't ever do that. Okay. Cut to 10 years later when she needed a check really bad, and so she clickbaited it for a few months. Also, I think it was to try and hold on to the wiper, but nah, because once the weight loss surgery went out the window, I think Wipey was done. She was like, I'm out of this. Have you ever had bulimia / a binging disorder? How did you cope through it, and did you ever tell your parents / girlfriend if you were with her at the time about it? I've never had bulimia. It shows. Sorry, I had to make the joke. Sorry. But right now, I'm struggling with BED, binge eating disorder. I've had it for a lot of my life. Sometimes it flares up where it happens more often than it doesn't. Ew, dude. And on someone else's dime. That's crazy. If she had a job and she wanted to blow her entire frickin' paycheck on stuffing that damn face, go for it.
Go for it!
But on another family's dime, dude, vile. Sorry. I hate it with a fiery passion. How people don't take my eating disorder as serious as someone with anorexia or bulimia, because it is just as bad as my eating disorder. I mean, yeah, you're gonna run yourself into the ground. I need help. Not people staring at me like I'm just some fat chick. Okay, it's still your responsibility to go get that help for yourself, girl. Why the hell are you pushing that onto the people around you? Be so frickin' for real. I've never gotten help from it because I kept it a secret my whole life till about a couple months ago. Amber, really? Really? Do we really think that this girl doesn't obviously have a frickin' problem? Let's be so for real. But, so it was a secret her whole life, but then she's going to talk about later on how she's always been diagnosed with this or that. Like, make it make sense, you lying cow. I kept it a secret because I was afraid of reactions. And then it goes on. I wish whoever got these, you know, did the view more. I bet that was a good rant. Is fitness important to you? What do you think? How do you make fitness fun? She doesn't do it.
It is, but I hate exercising. So a lot of the time, I just don't do it, even though I should.
So it's not important to her. You see how performative she is? It's all a performance. The world is a stage for our girl, huh? You said you have never been professionally assessed. Therefore, you cannot say you have an ED. You blame everything on factors outside yourself. ED or not, it is up to you to do something. Stop being such a fucking victim. It is nauseating.
When I was 9 to 18, I had insurance because I was in foster care. I was assessed confidentially. No one knew but me and the doctor. Thank you. Please stop assuming.
Now, I believe that maybe she told the doctor that, you know, she's having these issues, and because of confidentiality, like, yeah, they didn't go, and reported back to whatever. But, I don't know, dude. I don't know. As a foster parent, you are, like, their legal guardian. So, like, I don't know. No one knew but you and the doctor. Yeah, right. A doctor is going to diagnose a minor and not share it with anyone, then not get you treatment. Lying and making BS excuses again. You try to think you are so unique. Dude, whoever this is clocking her shit, okay? And this was only a few months in. Like, that's crazy to me. That is crazy that she had people clocking her this hard right in the beginning, dude.
I was in a children's shelter at the time. I was practically my own self. No family whatsoever. I will always consider a nutritionist a doctor. So that's why I called her that.
So now it's a nutritionist told her that, oh, you might have binge eating disorder. That's not a diagnosis. A nutritionist can't diagnose you, girl. Freaking dip. Oh my god.
And yes, she was the only one who knew, from my understanding. But who knows? I'm sure she told staff at the shelter, but she didn't tell me that. Same with my diagnosis with depression. It took me years to tell people, but that was also in private. I wasn't as ashamed of that, though, for some reason.
Because you 1,000% should be ashamed. Like, there's a difference between, I don't know, dude. Like, most people, if they do have a binge eating disorder, it intensifies once they get to adulthood because they can buy their own stuff. And it did for Amber, you know. Only once she started making her own money, she would still binge as much as she could on other people's dimes. And that's what drives me freaking insane. Because I feel like most people that suffer from that type of eating disorder would never, you know what I mean? Like, there's control, and I just don't think she has any shame, you know? She will shamelessly stuff her face with any food that is just put right in front of her. Doesn't matter if it's hers or not. You are full of crap. I think you just like seeing yourself on camera. You have an excuse for everything. True. You act so immature, and when you're trying to be serious, you lie. I watch so I can catch you in lies. So pathetic. Why don't you try being honest? People see right through your BS. This is crazy. This is crazy, dude. Oh my lord. No wonder she wanted to quit YouTube.
I'm 100% honest.
Yeah, definitely not. We've caught her in multiple lies already.
If I wasn't, would I say I gained weight? Would I say the foods I ate at the amusement park? Would I admit I have a problem? Would I confess when I constantly mess up on my diet? I mean, come on now. I have no reason whatsoever to lie.
No, you're truthful when you mess up like that because it garners more sympathy for you, girl. It's all a manipulation tactic.
You're literally insane that you watch my videos to see if I lie. I mean, that's pretty close to psychotic.
Girl, eye roll. You would know.
Get a life.
Why don't you?
I'm sure there's something else you can do than assume. Look like an idiot. Sit around and watch my videos and then look like an even bigger idiot. It's laughable, honestly.
When she's sitting there thinking like she's really eating it up, you know, really giving it to them, that's when Amberlynn is her funniest. I'm not gonna lie. Because can you just imagine her sitting there huffing and puffing, typing all this, and then sitting back like, yeah, yeah. Yep. She is always staring at her big moon face. I can't believe that moon face was started all the ways back then. That's crazy. When she is talking, trying to look cute. Cute is hard at 350 pounds, lol, and her fake laugh, ugh. I'm glad people are picking up on the fake laugh too, my god. So like, no, so people just weren't paying attention when they were watching back at these videos thinking that, oh, she was so sweet and soft-spoken. No, you just weren't paying attention. You really weren't. The monster has always been here. My fake laugh? Are you serious? I've never fake laugh on camera. Every time I've laughed on camera, it's been real. I definitely don't try to look cute either. Yeah, you definitely don't. You definitely don't. Also, it's very weird to me that most of this response is about the fake laugh. So something tells me they hit a bit of a nerve. And you know what they say, a hit dog will holler. Why does your GF walk so weird? So rude. Freaking not Crystal catching one out of left field. Like her toes point out. Like heavy shuffling. Is she disabled? I noticed she has a lot of doctor's appointments. I hope she is okay. So much care in that last part, but then... Yo. No, she's not disabled. OMG, people are idiots. I mean, they were trying to be a little nice about it. And she doesn't walk any different than anyone else. She had surgery on her leg when she was younger. So that might play into it. So she doesn't walk any differently than anyone else. But she had surgery when she was younger. So that might be why she walks differently than everyone else. She's so dumb. But like, I'll be honest. I never noticed a difference. So, I don't know. How long have you been with Crystal? How did you get her parents to take you in and support you? Yeah, that's a big question. We've been together for almost 3 years. Actually, her dad kept offering for me to live with them, so I don't know. I'm sussed out by James. I really am. I mean, I don't think we should fully believe Amber. I really, really don't. I think she begged Crystal to get the F out of there. But James, I don't know. Or maybe it's Amber lying and putting it all onto James because she's secretly in love with him. It's a weird relationship that these two have. It really is. Lymphnoid. What a fucking moron. LOL, she done went to college. LOL. Yo. And I didn't know you could post a screenshot in there. Lymph node. Yeah, you didn't say that correctly, girl. She's mispronounced it before in the past, but this is like more of a recent one, so I'm thinking... Node, ha ha ha, learn how to spell, idiot. Oh my god. She's so stupid. She's so stupid. They spelled it like that for a reason, you dip. Oh my god, Amber. You are saying noid. You do not know how to speak, dumb twat. Like I've said, I pronounce things wrong 30% of the time. Who cares? 70% of the time, girl. And it only matters because you come on here and try to act so much better than and smarter than everyone. Like, hello, that's why. Maybe she can't pronounce anything because her tongue is sore from eating nasty tuna. Why do I feel like that was Crystal? Like the personal jab at the tuna. The tuna specifically. That feels so Crystal, right? Maybe you can't use punctuation because you're an idiot. Girl, what? I love how that's her comeback. Just a little blip written on the internet, and it's, oh, you didn't use perfect punctuation, you fucking moron. Girl, whatever. Neither do you. So, bleh. How long have you guys lived together? What does Crystal's mom think about it? I know you said dad invited you. If her mom didn't want me here, I wouldn't be here. I've been here for a little over 2 years. Yeah, 2 years too long, all right? And to be honest, I think James is like, oh, but babe, like, she's just trying, you know, we need to be, like, kinder. Maybe you guys should go on, like, a little vacation together and really bond. That's what it's giving, right? Who were you living with before Crystal?
My girlfriend at the time.
Your boyfriend, alright. Casey identified as a man. You are just very disrespectful and transphobic. Like, I'm not saying that Amber needed to stay with Casey. If it made her that uncomfortable, break up with him, honestly. But to just completely negate his feelings in it all, like, F you for that.
Her mom and her mom's boyfriend.
In a tiny apartment, dude, can you imagine? Can you imagine? No wonder they were getting in fights telling her to frickin' bathe. Since you cheated on your ex, do you think karma will come back in the form of Crystal leaving you? Do you believe in karma?
I do believe in karma. I don't think Crystal would ever do that to me.
Well, she does leave you, so don't worry.
I believe my karma was dealt to me in other ways.
How? How? By things happening to people that got nothing to do with you? Okay.
Crystal is the only good thing that's ever happened to me, and I know it'll stay that way.
Yeah. Yeah. You blew that one. Just like every other one, girl. So, good job. We're rounding down to the last few, you guys. This is a longer one today. How'd you leave your ex-girlfriend for Crystal? Just pack up, I'm gone?
My ex was abusive towards me in each way you could think of.
Now, every allegation that she makes against Casey, just in your mind, guys, flip it around and remember she was the one doing all of this to him, okay? So everything she complains about, she was the abuser in it.
I wasn't happy with her anymore. It was something that was going to happen no matter what, me leaving. But I felt trapped. She would always say she would K herself if I left.
Oh, who does that sound like? Huh? Who has a constant, repeated, proven record of saying that? Huh? Oh, Amber. Yeah, go frickin' figure.
I did care about her. Obviously. I was with her for like 4 years. I knew I had to leave, though. When I met Crystal, I knew it was meant to be. When I fell in love with Crystal, I knew that was my time to be with the one that treated me right and that I loved. One night, my ex came home saying how she was kissing and liking some other girl.
Okay, but you went and literally had Crystal stay with Casey, alright? And you allegedly kissed and made out, blah, 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 blah. So, of course, it's rules for thee, not for me, obviously. Obviously. Oh, Amber. Dude, I can't stand her. How she had much support after all this is beyond me. I mean, granted, probably most of the people on YouTube didn't see this. Why was ex-girlfriend unhealthy for you?
She was abusive in every way towards me.
Notice how she keeps repeating that?
Physically, sexually, mentally, emotionally. Her mom and her mom's boyfriend was abusive towards me too in all ways but sexually. The whole environment was poison.
Dude, I guarantee you she was the physical, mentally, and emotionally abusive one, alright? We know how Amber is. We've seen her throughout 10 years, dude, alright? Granted, she doesn't document everything, but she's documented enough. She's that nasty of a person that even in a 10-minute video, it comes out, you know? Alrighty, and this is the last one, you guys. I was surprised to see that you are a cheater. I thought of you different from that.
I did cheat, yes. I wasn't happy. I was abused and stuck. When I finally found someone that made me feel special, I couldn't control the love we felt for one another.
Yeah? Yeah? That why you also cheated on Beck? Okay. Okay, and then you later cheated also. It got very murky with the whole wifey thing. Like, we are dating, we're not dating. Oh, I'm dating someone else. Oh, but I'm still hooking up with wifey. Like, she has a long proven history of just being a loosey-goosey, honestly. Honestly. But, yeah, so that's the last one, guys. I feel like this one was a little ranty. She was definitely nastier here, right? Right? It's not just me? Anyways, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning on in. I truly do appreciate you guys. And yeah, I am going to be having another kind of, I would say it's more of a movie deep dive that's going to be happening over on the other channel we're going to be taking a look into the Ginger Snaps trilogy. So, yeah, if you know about it, then you know how freaking amazing it is. If you don't know about it, I highly recommend it. You can watch all 3 movies for free on Tubi. So, yeah. It's a werewolf movie, kind of like a teen coming-of-age story, and then it gets darker as it goes, but I highly, highly recommend it. It has a huge cult following, and honestly, I would say it's probably one of the best werewolf movies out there. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, guys. Like and subscribe, become a channel member. Thank you so, so much once again, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will catch you in the next one. Take care.